I'm Sierra. I'm extremely uncomfortable. People have wanted this, I guess. I don't know why. I think I'm the worst. I'm not funny, but I guess here I am. So people are always like, show me how you do your makeup. So I'm going to show you how I do that, I guess. TikTok, by the way, my TikTok is Some Sad Sierra, so that's probably why you're here. So yeah, and so you aren't like, why the fuck am I here? I don't want to sit here and watch this girl do her makeup. I'm going to tell you about how my ex-boyfriend went to jail. Because it's amusing. We'll get into it. Alright, so you look so uncomfortable. I am so uncomfortable. My boyfriend's sitting here watching me, looking very confused and concerned. Anybody looking out their windows is probably like, this girl is crazy. But I'll take it. So let's get into it, I guess. Start with, foundation, obviously, and start from the beginning of my tragic life story. It all started when I was born. And then I met this awful guy. And he got arrested twice for selling illegal substances to an undercover cop twice. Same cop. So, Definitely not lacking in the brain cell department. But, yeah, so, that happened. And I was like, well, that sucks. I'll take you to court. And he's like, okay. He didn't have any other way to get there. He didn't have a fucking car. Are we kidding? Come on. I had to use my mom's car because I was 16, by the way. I was 16 when this was happening, and he was 19, so that's, great. And obviously my mom was like, yeah, you can use my car to take your adult boyfriend to court. That makes sense. So I did that, and we went to court. Naturally, he was the last one to get called up, and we listened to some other people's little court things going on. This one girl was there because she assaulted a police officer and bit him, and ran around a hotel naked, which was pretty cool. This other guy was selling cocaine. Anyway, so he goes up, and mind you, let's talk about what he was wearing. He was wearing literally just this shitty flannel t-shirt and some black jeans with his one pair of shoes, which was a black pair of Pumas because he only had one pair of shoes. He had a public defender, of course, because he can't afford a lawyer, which there's nothing wrong with that, except for the fact that he was very ill-advised. So he stood up there, and the judge is obviously like, do you have anything to say for yourself? And he came up with all this bullshit about how he's a good person and wants to join the military, which are all lies. And the judge was like, you're lying, and you're a loser, basically. And so, fuck you, go to jail. Oh, I'm going to have to bleep that. Well, so they took him away, and I was like, well, what do I do now? They just stole my boyfriend from me. So I left, and I was like, well, I guess I have to go pick up his dog now. So I went and got his dog, and then I had to go pick my mom up from work because I was using her car. And I got a call while I was on my way there from a random number. And I was like, well, my boyfriend just got taken away. So I guess I should answer this. This could be something important. It was him. He's like, hey, I'm not going to say, I guess I could say his name. I've definitely said it before on the internet. I won't say it here, though. Let's call him Leroy. So he's like, hey, it's Leroy. And I was like, hello? And he's like, you got my dog, right? Take care of George. And I was like, yeah, I'll take care of George. And then I was like, how are you even calling me right now? Because, I know how, you can't just call people from jail. They have to, pay money for it. It's the whole thing. I've also talked to other people in jail. My best friend in, middle and high school's brother was in jail. He was, 30 and definitely grooming, 3 of her friends. So we'd, go visit him in jail and stuff. So, and he would call us from the jail phone. So I know how these things work. So I was like, how are you calling me right now? He's like, I'm on a booty phone. And then he hung up, and I was like, well, this is going to be a great couple of weeks. So yeah, he's in jail. He's, calling me every day. I paid all the money so that he could call me and talk to me. My mom paid for it, actually. Let's be real. She's fantastic judgment there. And we talked on the phone every day and stuff. You know how it is. He asked me to marry him over the phone. And I was like, I don't really know what to say. Like, yes, I guess. And so that's how I had a fiance at 16. I've been so concerned about me. He got mad at me because I wasn't talking to him sexually enough over the phone. He told me all about all the Maury they were watching. Great stuff. And I was like, hey, Mom, I really want to go visit him. I want to go visit Leroy. That's what we're calling him. And she's like, naturally, yes, I will take my 16-year-old daughter to go visit her adult boyfriend in jail because, like, what else would she do, So we go, and, obviously, I'm 16. She has to go with me because I'm a minor. So we go to jail. It's a whole thing. It's great. Super uncomfortable and weird. Can't open things. So we go, and we're, like, talking. My mom's standing there kind of in the background, just, existing. There's probably, like, 5 other families in there. It was one of those situations where, like, there was no, like, phone. Like, you don't speak through the phone. Like, the glass was there. So you just kind of, like, talk through the glass there. There's, like, little speakers at the side. I don't know if you've ever visited anybody in jail. Hopefully not. But, yeah, so, we're, like, talking. He's saying stuff, and he looks at my mom. He's like, back up. She's like, okay. And he was like, come here. And so I moved my head closer to the glass because whatever you say, it's got to be important, right? And he, I think he said it, I don't know, I don't know if he was trying to be quiet, but it wasn't working, or I don't know if maybe he thought he needed to speak louder because of the glass. I don't really know, but he goes, at least your punani is getting a break. In front of my mom, the, like, 5 other families that were there. And I was like, this is the most uncomfortable situation I've ever been in my entire life. It was very strange. He was just laughing. He thought it was fucking hilarious. I was like, this is what I've chosen for myself and what my mother has allowed for me in my life. But yeah, so that happens. Super weird, super great. He went on probation after that, obviously. He was only in there for, like, 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. I don't really know. I had to go pick him up as well, which was also super great. I took my mom's car again for that because, I was 16. So I picked him up from jail, and he was like, oh, yeah, this is great, whatever. He showed me all the stuff that he drew while he was in there, which to this day, I don't think that he drew any of that. He had to have taken things from other people because there was all these awesome drawings, and I was like, dude, like, you're great. Like, why don't you, like, he didn't have a job, like, the entire time you were dating. That's not true. He had a job at Green Turtle for, like, 2 weeks, as a line cook, because, what else would you do when you get out of jail, other than be a line cook at the Green Turtle? Anyway, so I was like, dude, why don't you, like, do something, like, with this? Like, you're pretty talented, like, and he's like, no. And he, like, never drew again. And I was like, you can't have done this. Like, this wasn't, you didn't do that. You stole this from somebody. He continued to call me his fiance, by the way, for the next, like, couple of months. He really thought that was a thing, and he never gave me a ring or anything, obviously. I think he at one point gave me a ring pop. And was like, yeah, here's this. I was like, great. Thanks. I don't even know what else to talk about. I don't know. I'm the least, like, low-tech person when it comes, like, I really just, this stuff I bought because I looked up, like, good products for when you have acne, because, like, yeah. I don't really use concealer because I don't like putting a whole lot of stuff on my face because it makes me feel weird. I just don't like the way that it looks. I don't like the way that it feels. Maybe it's, like, a sensory thing. I don't really know. So that's all I put on my skin, really, other than, like, this shit. And then I use Hoola bronzer that I've had since I was, like, 14. Because I don't know how to progress. in life. This is some like Milani shit that I got from CVS. I put it all over my face and like under my eyes and stuff. I like to look like I'm tired, like I'm really fucking tired. So I also use, listen, I know we don't stand Kat Von D. I know we don't stand Kat Von D. She sucks. She's the worst person. But her makeup palettes are good, and I've also had this since I was like 14, so I use that because, you know, again, I don't progress in life. I kind of just, at least makeup-wise, I just keep doing the same shit I've done forever. That's not, like, it's sad, but it's true. So, you know, I use that to make myself look dead. I have this Morphe highlighter I've also had since I was like 14. This is what it looks like. So, should I buy a new one? Maybe, but it's like $20. I don't have that money. Eyebrow-wise, I use Maybelline Tattoo Studio stuff. It's fine, it works. I'm like in between hair colors. It's kind of this like dark brownish black thing. So I use this dark brown on this part and then black on the like that part, you know, you feel me? And I'm also really nasty and I like my makeup brushes to clean them because why would I actually clean them, you know what I mean? I don't know why you guys wanted me to see me do my makeup. It's really not anything special. Go watch somebody who knows what they're doing. That's a lie. You should watch this because I'm entertaining. What else should I talk about Avery-wise? Oh. His name's Leroy. Stop laughing at me. Alright, this is gonna take a whole lot of concentration. Can you even see what I'm doing? Probably not. There was another time that he went to jail while we were dating. This wasn't jail. This was just like he just got like locked up. Okay, so he got out pretty quickly. He called me at like 3 a.m. one night and he's like, hey. And I was like, hi. He's like, so I got arrested again. And I was like, oh, that's great. What did you do? Turns out there was a warrant for his arrest, because of a previous, like, break-in situation. He rationalized it to me in a couple different ways, but from what I've gathered, it seems as though he showed up to his ex-girlfriend's house, or, like, his ex-girlfriend's, like, mom's house or something. By the way, this... Oh, shoot. She was also, like, 17... He's like 19, so like he's great taste, you know. And so he showed up at this miner's house, right? And like I guess this was like after they broke up, and he had some like stuff there or something because he also had lived with her for a while because like why would he ever have his own house, you know, when he could date little girls and stay with their parents? So yeah, I guess they, like, called the police on him for trespassing, and they, like, pressed charges against him. They ended up dropping the charges, so he was really upset when he got arrested. And apparently they showed up to his house, like, 6 cops deep, like, guns a-blazing, like, he, like, just murdered somebody. And, like, granted, he did date little girls, so maybe that was an appropriate response. I don't really know. But he calls me at, like, 3 a.m. He's like, hey, like, I just left, the, like, police department, can you come get me? And I was like, okay. So I woke my mom up at like 3 a.m. I was like, hey, can I take the car? And she was like, this was like one of the only times she ever said no to me for something unreasonable that I asked for. And she was like, no, you can't do that. And I was like, alright. So then he called me again at like 4 a.m. He didn't have service on his phone because again, why would he pay for anything? He has no money. He called me again when he got home, and he's like, yeah, I just stole somebody's bike, and I just rode that home. He had, like, 4 stolen bikes, all from times that he got arrested, and took a bike home. Super great. Sorry, eyebrows take the longest. I pride myself on my eyebrows, which is sad because they're really not that great. Solid. 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 I don't know what else to talk about.
The eyeliner everyone was begging for now.
God. Finish the eyebrows and then eyeliner. Don't worry, we'll get there. This is the shit I use for the black. This, I'm pretty sure, is just eyeliner. I don't even think that this is their, like, tattoo studio eyebrow stuff. Like, this is definitely just eyeliner that I use on my eyebrows. Because, I mean, they're both made for, like, eye things, right? Yeah. Oh, the concentration. And if you haven't picked up on, like, how I do them, I basically just do the tail part first. I kind of make that darker than everything else a little bit, and then I kind of just move outward. And then I go back with the black. Again, this is kind of like a new thing for me because I just dyed my hair again. I was doing just flat black for a while because it was black and green. But now that it's, like, brownish, I feel like I can't do that. It's got to be a little bit lighter, otherwise it doesn't. I'm a huge proponent for matching your fucking eyebrows to your hair. They have to match. I think that there's something wrong with people, and this is, like, so, oh my god, I hope I don't offend people with this, but, like, for me personally, I don't like when my eyebrows don't match the rest of my hair. I'm not going to say that there's something wrong with you if it doesn't, because, like, sometimes, honestly, it is a look, but for me personally, eyebrows have to match the hair. Otherwise, it just feels wrong to me. It just doesn't feel right. You know that one actor who has, like, the, like, brown hair and gray eyebrows? Upsetting. I'm pretty sure he's dead now, so it's fine, but don't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Dinosaur army. Alright. Eyeliner. This is the fun part. This is the good part. Basically, I'm going to do my best to, like, show you how I do this. I don't really have, like, I feel like I should put, like, a mirror right here. I'm outside, obviously. We'll figure out a better way to do this later, maybe. If you want to see more videos, like, makeup videos from me, please let me know. Let me know if there's anything particular you want me to see with my makeup. Words don't work for me. It's fine. I'm just doing my regular makeup look today because, like, that's what people wanted to see, I guess. Everybody's like, show me how you do your eyeliner. So I'm just going to show you my everyday eyeliner. I can do other things. I don't do those other things most days because I'm a lazy, you know what. But yeah, so basically I start out here, I do a line inwards like that, I do the upper line, and then I kind of just fill it in. I only go like halfway down. You'll see. You'll see. Start up here like this. And then we do the upper. And I kind of just bring it down like that. And then I reconnect these lines. I just start from where it stopped up here because, like, my eyes aren't, like, super hooded or anything like that. But there's still a little bit of a crease in there. So I kind of just go along the upper part where my eye is, like, relaxed so that it looks good when I'm relaxed. Because my eyes are not usually like that. Except for when I'm excited. So then I just connect these parts like this. Oh, shit. For that part, I do, like, raise my eyes up a little bit to make sure that the line is, like, nice and smooth and straight and stuff. There's a hair in my eyeliner. That's great. Great. Looks like a cat hair. Thanks. Connect these bitches. As you can see, I only go, like, halfway. Kind of fix it up a little bit. Fix up that outer line. Make it nice and smooth and straight. Sometimes that happens. I'll show you what we'll do with that when that happens. But yeah, after I do the basic, like, you know, little outline, I'll just go in and fill in that bitch. Yeah. Heads up, I do use the NYX Epic Wear liquid liner. I find that it stays on through the tears. Don't laugh at me. I try not to move my eye too much while it's still wet, because otherwise, obviously, it already happened. But that like little middle crease thing. But again, we'll fix that. Don't worry. Also, tip, when I'm doing the outer edge right here, I try to have as little eyeliner on the brush as possible because I want it to be like a thin, smooth line. And when there's a whole lot of eyeliner globbed on there, it's not going to come out nice and sharp like this. That's what a lot of people are like, why is it so sharp? Because I take a long time to do it and I don't use a whole lot of eyeliner on the brush. Anyway. Also, I'm like so perfectionist about it. Anyway, middle crease. What are we going to do with that? I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that. Oh, it's windy. Anyway. So basically, I just take it, I go like this, make it nice and sharp, and then I just follow this line up here and bring it down to that little point. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. For this part, I also like to have as little eyeliner on the brush as possible. Not only because it makes the line sharper, but it's a little bit less wet, so then it's less likely that it's going to spread everywhere else. Like that. And then we do this to make it dry off. I could have a fan. I don't. So I just do this. Other eye. Probably going to cut this part out because there's no need for you to watch another 5 minutes of me doing another eye. That would just be, you would be like, kill me now, please. Which is fair. Yeah! Another eyeball. Lastly, lashes. I've had this for like a really long time. It pretty much barely works as mascara anymore, but gets the job done. I obviously don't just do mascara, I put lashes on like every day that I do my makeup anyway. The whole point of this is literally just to make it my like regular lashes blend in a little bit better. And to get some of that sheen on the lower lashes. And I kind of like crappier mascara for that anyway, because otherwise, I don't like when my like lower lashes are like really dark and clumpy. So, slightly old mascara works for that. And maybe I'm just too lazy, but it's fine. Yeah. If you didn't get a good look, that's the other eye. It's weird because this eye, if I like, this doesn't do the thing with the crease, so I kind of just have to make it. I just kind of try to make it even. I don't know why. This eye, I guess, is just like a little bit more hooded than the other. I don't know. And lastly, the lashes that I get out of a lash vending machine in the mall. Because apparently they make those. They're like faux mink. I think the brand is like Mink Envy or something like that. I don't know. Find it in a vending machine at your local mall. They do sell it online, but I like the whole vending machine thing because they're like super extra. I can see all of them. Here for it. I don't know who came up with that idea. Genius. Bug. I use this really shitty lash glue that I got from CVS. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely like white glue. It does dry clear. It's not like the like duo white lash glue where it still dries kind of like white. It does dry clear, but I use it because it is like super glue. This stuff is adhesive. If there's anything that's ever been adhesive, it's this, okay? I can put this on, I could pull my head out of a car window, and my lashes are not coming off, okay? I tried to use the lash glue that comes from the vending. There's cat hair all over these because his cat was playing with them. I lost them for like a couple days, and today she like walked up onto the bed and just dropped them in front of me. And I was like, thank you, Persephone. You've had these and now you've returned them. Appreciate it. But I don't really want to buy another pair, so I guess here we are. You know, at least she brought them back. Yeah, I tried the lash glue from the that Mink Envy brand, and it's like eyeliner glue, and in like 2 days it was no longer functional, and I was like, there is no point in this. I'm going back to my crappy cheap lash glue that's like lasts me forever. I can go to sleep, I can put this on, okay, at like noon, right? Go to a party at like 9 p.m. I can leave it on all night. I can wake up the next morning at 9 a.m. and my lashes will still be on. I can do so many nasty things with these on and they will not come off. The proof is in the laughter. Gotta wait for it to dry. I'll show you. It starts to dry kind of clear. Look, I'm a beauty guru. Look at me. Focus. Wow. James Charles who? Just kidding. We don't stand him either. Why do all makeup people suck? Jeffree Star is a ranch full of yaks now. Do you know about that? He has a yak farm. Like, why? Anyway, let that dry a little bit. So you can kind of see it start to dry kind of clear. I let it dry just a little bit and then I put it on. I don't let it dry all the way before I put it on because like I said, this stuff is like super glue. And if I let it dry all the way, wherever I place it, it will stay. And if I place it in the wrong place, it's not coming off. So, whoop. Sometimes the tweezers are just not where it's at. Place that as close to the lash line as possible. Pinch it down with them tweezers, baby. Boom. Another one. Another one. Another one. Alright, I might cut this part out too because who really wants to see me glue an eyelash? Put it on. Another lash. I've been told I'm not allowed to yell in my TikTok videos. Okay. Anyway. Ugh. It's fine. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Anyway, there's that. It's coming off on the inner corner a little bit. Hold on. Pause. There we go. I just moved the whole table when I did that. Anyway, that's how I do my makeup on like a regular everyday basis. Takes me like 30 minutes-ish. The lashes make it look a lot more complicated than it is, I feel like. Yeah, and I told you about my boyfriend who went to jail. Super great. Love that for Leroy. And let me know what else you want to see. More makeup stuff I'm totally down to do. I did an Instagram poll. My Instagram is some Sierra, by the way, so is my Twitter if you want to check either of those things out. A lot of people were saying like makeup, vlogs. I do have plans to do like vlogs with my lovely boyfriend here and just more of my like daily life stuff, because I guess you guys do want to see that. Outfit stuff, like fashion stuff. I'm totally down to do all of those things. So if you have like any particular ideas, anything you want to see me do like with clothes or with my makeup or like my closet, anything like that, please let me know. I want to do this. It seems like fun, so I'm going to keep doing that. Subscribe, obviously, if you want to see more stuff. Go check out my TikTok, like I mentioned before, Sunset Sierra. Like I said, that's probably where a lot of you guys are coming from. Check that out. But yeah, that's it from me today. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.